All right, so we're working on find a missing coordinate using slope. This is RFP on your 8th grade IXL. This is Mr. Kane. Let's get started. So this is level 4, and level 4 goes from Smart Score 75 up to 90. So Smart Score equals your score. So let's see if we can get this done. So just like before, we have a slope, but the difference between this this scale 75 to 90 scale is that you're adding in negative slopes. So that makes it a little bit more tricky, but let's go ahead and see if we can get this one taken care of. So using our equation of a line, y equals mx plus b, we can figure this out, right? We're going to start with this ordered pair, 7, 3. We know our y is 3. We know our slope is negative 1/3. We know our x is 7. I'm going to put 7 over 1 there because we are multiplying. And we are solving for b first, y-axis intercept. So let's go ahead and do this. 3 equals, we'll multiply across. So negative 1 times 7 is negative 7. And 3 times 1 is 3 plus b. All right. So to get rid of negative 7/3, remember, using algebra, opposite operations, we have to add 7/3 to both sides. This is probably the trickiest part of this. This will be gone. And now we have to do 3 plus 7/3. So let's do it up here. 3 over 1 plus 7/3. To do this, what do we need? Common denominators. So in order to make my 1 into a 3, I need to multiply times 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. So 3 over 1 is the same thing as 9/3. Since we have common denominators, we can add our numerators. So 9 plus 7 is 16/3. Okay, so B equals 16/3. Clear that out. All right, so B equals 16/3. Now we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to use this order pair. So Y equals MX plus B, the equation of a line. Let's plug in what we know. Do we know Y? We know it's a T. That's what we're solving for, right? We know the slope is negative 1/3, so let's plug that in. We know the X is 10. So we're multiplying, let's put it as a fraction. And we know our B now is 16/3. Okay, so when we multiply across here, we get negative 1 times 10, which is going to be negative 10. And 3 times 1 is 3. So T equals negative 10/3 plus 16/3. Okay, so now we're adding. In fact, we're actually subtracting. I'm going to do that right up here. We have a common denominator, which is good. We don't have to worry about that. So let's do negative 10/3 plus 16/3. All right, so this is the same thing as 16 minus 10, which is 6/3. And 6 divided by 3, it simplifies to 2. So T equals 2. So let's put that in there and see how we did. T equals 2.